microphone to come to you, I will call
Please
you.
ask the woman who has a knife in her head.
Where?
Please, she's in the front row. She has a
Wow. That's
Please let her ask us a question.
All right. You get to go first, Jamie.
Thank you very much. Waterfalls is my jam.
All right.
And this is for Brad. You guys have gone so over the top. I want to know how you find that line to not cross it, but also how you're going to meet that challenge next season, because I feel like you've done so much. I don't even know where you can go. I'm looking forward to seeing it, though.
Thank you. And I think with that, you kind of know, like, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. So, you know, as we're breaking the stories and writing it, and then post-writing it as we start to sort of go through it, we can sort of, you get a feeling, like, this feels too much. And I think most of the time we're right. Sometimes we miss one. But I think for the most part, you just have a sense of what the tone is, and I think we all three have a really great sense of what the show is and what the tone is, and what works and doesn't work. So by the time it gets to these guys, most of the stuff that would have been, I think, not the point we're trying to make is gone. And in terms of the challenge, that's one of those things you just kind of do your thing. So I hope it works out. Thanks.
Me too. Brad.
I feel confident. It's going to be okay.
No.
It's going to be good.
Are we doing like a raise hand?
Next question over there in the second row.
Interesting.
Spear? Good.
Very civilized.
Thank you. I love you all.
Oh,
Hi, Billy.
Love you.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Billy, this one's not for you. It's for Jamie Lee.
Thanks, man.
Sir, my brethren.
More than you know, class of '74, Beverly.
Oh, darling.
Yeah. Anyway, how surreal was it for you to have to do the shower scene?
You know, the truth is, I didn't have to. Obviously, no, but I mean, honestly, I think if I had read it, and if I really felt like I didn't want to do that, I think clearly they would have changed it. I think I could have clearly called them and said, guys, it's my mom. I want to let her kind of have that. You know, I've been an actress a long time. I'm 58 years old. My mom's been dead 10 years. And if not now, when? I mean, honestly, I'm on a show called frickin' Scream Queens. You know, it was nothing but a loving, respectful homage. It was, we did try in our very limited time to recreate it to the degree that we could frame by frame, as much as we possibly could, again, in about an hour, 2 hours. But it was emotional. I won't lie to you. You know, we did this. I wish I had this picture. Maybe I'll find it and tweet it. Oh, you know, like I'm learning from these ones. But there is a picture of me in the shower and the two monitors. One monitor running the shower scene where they freeze-framed her in the shower, soaping up her arm. And then the monitor below it was me in the shower, and they would say, no, tip your head back a little. Okay, raise your arm up a little. No, now tip your head. And they were trying to match it. And somebody took that photograph. That made me cry because, you know, there it is. I mean, you know, I'm a pale comparison to my beautiful mother, but it was a moment, and I was really thrilled if I was going to ever get to do it on a show called Scream Queen.
Jamie.
Thank you, guys.
As you mentioned earlier, there were a lot of hilarious and deadpan scenes. Which were the hardest to not break character in?
Who's the question for?
Everyone.
Oh. I'm like deadpan, it's me.
Number 3.
Why don't you take it?
Definitely the scene between Predatory, Les, and I in the bathroom was tough. It was like, where we can't touch labias, that whole thing. That was tough to keep a straight face on. But
I couldn't keep a straight face working with Glenn ever.
Yeah.
When we had to do the attack my crack thing, I mean, that was hard. If it wasn't so late at night, I probably would have been laughing so hard. All that working with him, it was impossible.
I would say for me, that scene that was really funny for me was when I came into the room and the blood is on the floor, and I kept coming in saying something different. Hot Shazam. It's showing
Oh,
up.
yeah.
That's hilarious. It's showing up. I mean, I just kept trying to find a way to keep it fresh.
And what was so crazy because the director was saying, I forget who directed this episode, but he was like, I need you to do something different this scene. She was like, all right then, all right, cool, I got you. He goes, action. She comes to the boom shakalaka. I can't deal with you. She said, you want different, I got different.
That was a good time.
It was very fun.
Excellent. All right, let's go to this side of the
look,
room.
the red devil.
All right.
Look
Go
at
ahead.
the Red Devil man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi,
Red
Leah.
Devil. Our Red Devil will go next. Sorry.
My name is Cassie, and I have a
I
question.
know who you are.
So I have a question for all of the Twitter Leonatics. We love you so much. So we're all crazy about your second album, and we want to know when you're finally going to tour it. And if I could please get a selfie with you, it would mean so much to me.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Well, I'll tell you that the album will come out the end of the year. I'm really excited about it. I just decided to take some time to write some new songs, just some recent inspiration to put on the record. But it's going to come out the end of the year, and I really want to tour with the time that I have that I'm not working for Brad or Ryan for season 3. And now let's take a selfie.
Careful.
You scared me, Jamie Lee.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was saving you.
That's awesome.
You're so vocal. So vocal.
And now to the Red Devil. I'm sorry.
Never be sorry.
Other than Harry Styles, what other superstars would you want to be on the show?
Ice-T.
Oh, God.
Zane.
Anyone from One Direction. Anyone. Or all of them. No, I mean, who?
The Weeknd.
Oh.
Hey, listen.
Also, I was wondering, can you guys all sign my mask?
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Now? We're all.
Not now.
Why don't we wait
Not
till the
now.
end?
No.
That'd be so great. Opening scene of the show. We're in the like Dean Munch's new like digs near the hospital, and it's The Weeknd in bed with her.
Singing some really
She's
emotional
kicking him
songs.
out too.
He likes
I love
the
it.
show, by the way.
She does.
And
how do you know?
We like his show.
Pete, you have his number? Why didn't you tell him to be
I didn't,
You
guys.
have
I have
his
no idea how
He
the
said he
Weeknd got my
texted
number.
her.
He texted me. He was like, Kiki, I love Scream Queens. You're doing great on the show. Like he did a dash, Abel. I'm like,
Oh.
how did you get
Bella
my
must
number?
watch it or something, you know?
Abel.
Wow.
I didn't know that his real
Are
name
you
was
taking
Abel. I
notes?
just always
No,
wondered if
this
people
is
just called him.
this is what you imagine. You have 7 pages to shoot in a day, and then this is happening. And you're like, this is what it looked like on the set every day.
All right, let's go back over here.
I'm like, is that good or is that
Neither.
In the middle.
insulting or
No.
complimentary? I'm
Yes,
confused.
I know, I'm making it really hard for the moderators. Sorry. Pass the microphone down to her, if you wouldn't mind.
My name is Bianca. I'm from Brazil. My question is for Leah. I was wondering, because everything you do, it's such for, you always find a good cause, or you embrace a cause in everything you do. I was wondering in what way Scream Queens plays that role. And if you could please take a picture with me afterwards. It would mean the world to me.
In what way does Scream Queens do something positive?
Yeah.
Oh
In
my
what way
gosh.
you see that?
For me, the best part of being on this show is to have the greatest group of friends who have really supported me through so much. And we were in New Orleans, and we were away from our families, and we were away from our home, and we had each other. I would call this one late at night, and I'd be like, I'm sad. Can I come over? And I would go to her house, and you know, being a part of this show and being all female actresses who support one another and who challenge each other, I think is such a great message to show to everyone that you could all be talented, strong women and be on a show without competition and without egos and want everyone to succeed and to be their best.
Thank you so much.
People from back there, too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, we're going to have to end it there, but I can't think of a... I know, I'm getting the time.
Wow.
But thank you to everyone for coming.
guys.
Thank you to the cast. Thank you to Brad. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, you guys.